it's a really compact one. It's basically the size of my hand here. This is pretty amazing that they've packed so much into this, and it's kind of an engineering marvel because just when you first undo it, you'll notice that this part comes out like that, and then you have a hidden extension right here in the base. Oh, by the way, you can screw this onto a standard camera tripod. Right here, it's got the, I think, a 1/4 inch thread. And really cool part about this gimbal is that it's got the extension like that. So I was watching some other reviews and they're saying the handle's small, the handle's too small, but it's not at all. Once you extend it like this, it's the perfect size. Even if you have big hands, I'm 6'3", so that's my height, and so I have larger hands, and it feels totally great. I mean, it's not completely molded to my hand shape like some others do, but it is fantastic for the compactness. And not only that, but these also extend into a tripod. So you take these out, and this is a base for a tripod. So it looks like some kind of lunar module like that. And it's blinking because it's not connected to a phone yet. Zoom in on that. All right. And so what do you do with your phone? So you have this clamp with it, and you basically just clamp on this magnetic bit right there. And once it's clamped on, you just line it up with the little groove there, and make sure it's completely on. This is I didn't turn it on. So as soon as I turn it on, the app will connect to it. So one amazing feature about this really compact gimbal is that once you have the base extended here, and you have a full grip for the gimbal, you also have the ability to extend it a bit, and it does have a very small swivel inside of the gimbal. So this enables you to have a little bit more comfortable filming position like that when you're filming. So then it's a little bit more ergonomic for filming like this. See, my wrist isn't bent in an awkward position like this. And there. So like that, I can really film to my heart's content. Now, if you're like this, you won't be able to go up. So, oh yeah, you can go up, but with your with the joystick, upwards motion will be a little bit more limited. So, and you do have the ability to extend this all the way, and it gives you a really nice selfie stick. And you can also tilt this to have it ergonomically positioned. So right now I'm going to review the tracking abilities of this mobile gimbal. So right now I've got it set on this bottle. Okay, and let me just retrace the I'm going to retrace, oops, let me X out of that. Here, third time's the charm. There, I've retraced the tracking on that. So what I can do is either move the gimbal itself around and it's going to stay locked on that. So I'm moving it all the way around and magically it just starts tracking that object. So this is really one of the great things about the locking feature. Where I found it does have a few limitations is when the object is moving. So This is pretty good if you're doing something like filming an object, filming a stationary person. But let's see what happens if I set this down and I pick up the bottle. So I've been testing this a lot in the last couple days and seeing just how far you can push these gimbals here. And I've tested out the DJI Osmo 6. I've tested out this one. Let's see, it's having a bit of hard time moving all the way around. Oh, there it goes. So I'd like to see what happens. I can't see the screen right now. I'm screen recording on the phone to do this demonstration. And see how low it goes. Does it pick it back up? No. Oh, see, there it lost it. So after a few seconds, this might be a product improvement to make, but it seems to, like, when it loses the tracking, it doesn't wait too long before it stops the video or stops tracking. I can tell because there's a green ring that's illuminated on the top of the vertical part right here on the gimbal that lights up when you're tracking something. So I know why it's having trouble there. It's because the sun is right behind. For some reason it's got trouble going around. Oh, there it goes. Right now it's also in the sensitive mode. So it's going to be, the movements will be a bit more rapid. See there, it lost it. So it's not like completely 100% tracking all the time, and it will lose the tracking, especially if it's objects. I had it focus on this roll of shop towels or paper towels, and I'm going to move this around. Oh, see, I tried this before and I was having a hard time. Something with the contrast with the background. It's got quite a bit of shadows. I mean, there's like the light's getting dim. You know, if this was like right in the bright daylight, it might be different. If I go around slowly, it does a pretty good job. Oh, if I stay out of the shot, right now I'm staying out of the shot and it's doing a pretty good job. Maybe I was getting confused if there's, yeah, see, it's because the sun is right behind it. So it does have some limitations. Let me try that again. Seems to be blinded by that sunlight. Let's go around here. Come on, make it around. Around this way. For some reason it's not turning. Still tracking? No. Turn around this way. All right, there you go. So I'm going to try the face tracking now, and you get the idea of what it can and can't do with object tracking. I think this is kind of like a test the limits of it. And now I'm going to do some of the face tracking. All right, so now it is tracking my face. And in my experience with the object tracking versus the face tracking, it seems to do a way better job with the face tracking. So here, even if I go way into the background here, it still stays locked on. Let's see here. Yeah, it's still locked on. Still locked on. I can even walk all the way around. Let's try running. See how fast this thing can actually go. It's pretty quick. And the great thing about this particular gimbal is that it does have that 360 axis, whereas other gimbals might stop at the edge of its particular course of travel. It doesn't have that 360 tracking ability. So as you can see, the face tracking is really the winning feature of this. Object tracking, I don't think the technology is quite there quite yet. It definitely is possible under some circumstances, but do expect that you will lose tracking on objects. Face tracking is pretty amazing, as you can see. I mean, the limitations of this would be like if you went all the way down there and tried to do the face tracking. So I'm going to stop the video now. So thanks for checking out this review of the Insta360 camera gimbal. This is a fantastic gimbal, super compact, great for traveling. This is the type of gimbal that will fit in your pocket very comfortably. I can't say enough good things about it. I think that the tracking technology is at its infancy. I think we'll see a lot better tracking, but this is by far the best tracking I've seen as far as gimbals go, especially with the 360 rotating head here. That is the most amazing feature about this. So highly recommend this product. Thanks for watching this video, and I will see you on the next one.